HDR TV. How much do those cost? I don't even know how big that is, but that sounds pretty big. Book. $1,300. Oh shit. That's awesome. Is it an Entomb game or a March game? Well, if we want to win, it's Entomb. If we want to lose, it's March. Probably Entomb. Seven feet. That's taller than I am. Mega Monkers.
Are you ready to shed some blood? Yes. Let our enemies feel our wrath.
What is this lobby? I don't know. I mean, these are just your classic Masters Storm League players at this point, right? With some GM sprinkled in. Also known as your classic list of NA griefers, but you know, it's one and the same at this point. One and the same. Got him. I am trying to do to 9-9? I don't even know what that means. Do you like Storm's performance today? I didn't watch all the games. Or is Grand Knight just that bad? I do not think Grand Knight plays the game. To my knowledge. I don't think they like, I think they're just playing for fun. I don't think they actually, play too much. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't play at all, except maybe like the day of they'll just play a couple hour warm up. I'm not sure though.
Looks like you could use a little help there.
They play Master Clash CCL. Yeah, but did they scrim? No. Did they like or do they just like literally just warm up the day of the tournament and play the tournament without practicing? I feel like it's the second. No scrim, no scrim, no Storm League. Okay, yeah, there you go. So first of all, I didn't see the games, but second of all, it is hard to say you're impressed with the team that won when the team that lost doesn't actually play the game. Essentially. Oh, my team's all dead. Yeah, increase slow. They're pretty low range heroes. I'm down to increase slow this game. Why not?
Someone get over here and help me.
A few are on Grand Knight EU team without Poiquac Azurite. Yeah, I don't know if that means they play the game though. They might still not play the game except literally the tournaments, outside of the tournaments they're in. And I've considered that basically not playing the game. If you're only playing the game during the actual tournament, you know, it's like showing up to a test without ever studying. It's basically like you don't play. Just doing it for fun at that point. Nothing against that, but it is what it is. Enemy gets a OBJ right before, gets a camp right before OBJ. Should you clear it or go with team? Yeah, unfortunately the answer for that is always it depends. Yeah, ideally you're judging, will the camp get more value or will the OBJ get more value, right? So if it's the first out of 3 tributes on Cursed Hollow, for example, that's not good. Oh, that's also not good. Rip all our gems, boys. It's okay. I made it to the team. I passed the torch. The torch has been passed. We passed it to Bob. Bob got the torch. 10-man feed, but we saved our gem. Worth. What was I saying? Hold on. Oh no. That's a good tone. Watch. Good tone. So yeah, it depends. If it's the first tribute on Cursed Hollow, 0 out of 1 for both teams, and your opponents have giants pushing on the other side of the map, and those giants are gonna kill your fort, you should probably clear the giants. Because getting 1 out of 3 tribute is not worth losing a fort. But if it's the 3rd tribute, and they're gonna get cursed if you're not there, and with the curse they're gonna like kill all your keeps, then obviously you should just ignore that camp, give up the fort, and go to the tribute fight so you don't lose all your keeps, right? So it just really depends. This game is super Clown Fiesta, but I don't know what's happening. I'm just feeding machines right now. Should I march? Is it march time? I mean, if it's this clown, maybe I should just march. Yeah, they do have Gorge though. I should probably do this, because they have Gorge. Yeah, no problem.
I shall join you shortly.
We should capture this mercenary camp.
Oh, they got the turn in for that too? That's brutal.
Get over here and help me.
Can you survive? We shall see.
I'll clear this mid one first with numbers.
Stay alert.
Yeah, there's the added consideration that will your team even make the right choice as well. So take that first example again. Well, you should probably clear those first giants because they're gonna get a fort. But if your team is all a bunch of dum-dums and you know they're gonna 4v5 no matter what, even if you're not there, well then maybe you should just go to the team, because then the equation changes, right? It's no longer 1 fort versus 1 tribute. If your team is too dumb to like understand what's happening, then the equation becomes like you either lose a fort or you lose the tribute and all 4 of your teammates die, and then you also lose the fort because your team's like stupid as shit and they're fighting a 4v5. So sometimes you gotta just, if you know they're dumb enough, you just gotta go. Depends on too many things. Oh, this game is a disaster, boys. It's a doomers.
To the slaughter.
Regular season's kind of meaningless. That's fair. Oh yeah, I forgot that there's that system. It's very possible they could just like scrim for a week before the
Choose a talent.
actual ladder playoff games that matter, and then come in like at the at a better level. That's very possible. That's not a bad idea. Q build or W build? There's W build. Come over here now. Still alive though. That guy's in their base now. Leoric always is kind of a feeding simulator. But, you know, I'm not even top S. Bob's got my back, dude. Free kill, nice. Deal on him. Yeah, that happens the first 10 games or so, Asan. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice.
Descend, my daughters. Descend and destroy.
It shall be done.
What is this game? I have no idea, dude.
I hear ya.
Late season games are usually like this. No one really cares enough. So it just ends up being very crazy clown fiestas. My team's dead.
Shattered. Fallen.
That's quick match in a nutshell. Yeah, I mean that happens in Storm League too, all the time. It's very common. Multiplayer phenomenon, really.
Choose a talent.
Loyalty is its own will. Who challenges me?
Just ready to form again. Return the gems to me.
I want to turn these in before I feed randomly. Oh, I won't feed though. That guy's feeding. I might still feed too. You never know. Give me some time. I'm like zoning 4 people right now, by the way. Like literally all 4 of these nerds are like scared to roll up on me. Hopefully it does something. Well, guess not. I guess that the Haka zoned 4 people as well. How often are you checking minimap? If you want to win, or back when I actually really wanted to win, probably once every 5 seconds. Now it's very questionable. But my situation now is a bit unique. Usually I can either check minimap or I can read chat, and usually I just choose to read chat. If you want to win though, yeah, once every 5 seconds optimal.
The hour of the spider closes.
Cannot confine me.
Destroy the constructs. Reclaim the gems of my power. Show no mercy.
Technically, even more often than that is nice too. Really, there is no too short of a time. Checking the minimap is always good, as long as you don't lose control of all your other abilities. Like sometimes when I was playing competitive, like the minimap was like my main screen. Like it wasn't like I would check the minimap. Quite a few competitive games, it's more like I'm staring at the minimap, and every once in a while I would check my main screen. Especially when you're not doing anything particularly intensive. Like if you're just offlaning, for example, you're just killing a minion wave. You don't need to stare at that minion wave dying. That's a good time to be staring at the minimap, actually. You know? God, I wish I was 20, dude. Entombing here is like, just feels bad. We're so close to 20. We are more important. Lubbers. True, Sam. True. Lubbers. But I like this, Ethan. Leoric huge hammer. I mean, that's fine. I'm just telling you what's optimal for winning, though. If you like seeing the hammer more, then just look at the hammer. It's a game. You do you.
By your enemy's hand.
Sister King.
I mean, he's literally entombed. I just don't have a team. If I had a team, he'd be instantly dead there. You know? He's literally entombed again. There's no world where he's alive here. There is. How come he has a team and I never have a team? It's not fair. Where's my team? How come I don't get a team? At least it's a short cooldown. Me clear bot. Make sure y'all die before I'm back. Yeah. It's gonna happen anyways. Might as well let him do it.
Your counsel sways me.
Coming.
Well, here they go. The hard engage. In a 5v4 hard engage. There they went. Nice. Well, it's completely stuck. We just don't have a team. Now, if we had a team, you could surmise that maybe a 4-way trapped Mephisto that's silenced the whole time would be dead, but we don't have one of those. Good run though. I feel like I basically killed them all there. Not gonna lie. I'm aware like Bob pressed R, but man, I feel like I definitely did all the hard lifting there. It's not a particularly good time though. Freaking Vala's bottom lane when boss is up. The classic. Watch BD. They're probably BD soon if they can get away with it. It's kind of hard for them to get away with it though. We do have vision in every lane. He didn't even hook the right place, man. That's fine, I don't care. Him gorging me's gotta be the worst gorge. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Can't see anything. Can't see anything. I'll be back. I think I created a lot of space there. Actually won. Ooh. Well, that is the clown fiesta life. That is the clown fiesta life, you know. Do be like that sometime.
MVP.
Actually won. People giggles. How'd it happen? They tried to all in the core and it didn't work. Usually when you try to all in the core and it doesn't work, it's nice. It's a nice one. Yo, thanks for the 16 cattle. Appreciate it.